You ready to start fighting for real?
Well, a konnichiwa to all you who decided to come back for the 5th episode, son, even after my shameful display against Godrick the Grafted. But I won, and that's what Bushido's all about.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that, and after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godrick, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
Boys, I thought we didn't care for Godrick the Grafted. So that's the man at the, the beginning that we can either open the gate or take his shameful path of dishonor to get in here. He actually like follows you around and he'll trap you in a room kind of patches like at one point with a knight. I'm pretty sure Soul the Confessor probably encountered it at some point. And apparently every time you die, he steals some of your runes from your rune stain. I didn't even know you could do that. So, yeah. So I guess that means while we were in here 1v1ing with the boys, Godrick, he was like somewhere hiding off in the bushes and beating off. It kind of takes away some of the warrior honor of the battle. But you know what? Nothing, no harm, no foul, son. Who amongst us has never hated a grafted monstrosity of a false lord that we were forced to serve in a ye old castle, son? Tale as old as time. Song as sung in rhyme.
Oh, hello there. This weasel was... Godrick was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Boys, never has the creepy soul's laugh cliche been so earned, yet so unsettling. It's like talking to Sonor Card Gauge, son. I feel like I need to go to the Round Table Hall to take a shower. Oh yeah, you're a store. Pickled silver fowl's feet. Item discovery. I don't know if there's anything I'll be farming at any point. But if there is, I'll come right back here. And if I wanted to be some sort of bandit and play children's card games in America, I could buy those. And these are punching gloves. If you're a Khajiit and have naturally high unarmed skill, they ain't bad. And they build up blood loss, I do believe. Maybe I'm thinking of some more spikier knuckles.
Now, I can do whatever takes my fancy, can I?
Son, he's a big Reba McEntire fan. All right, we could advance the game forward, but that's just so un-Tenfei-like. And there's actually things that we could finish up in the castle. Some rights to be wrong. Grab a couple of items we missed, son. Remember the good times, right? Likely bliss. See, I'm glad you agreed with me. Anonymous messenger. All right, what's the best way to get to where we want to go? I could warp away the worries to the Rampart Tower of Power. All right, run upstairs right quick. Right quick. Gonna run upstairs right quick. I'm going to stay up and watch Snick when I run upstairs right quick. I was just letting him know I had Bushido on standby, waiting just to say, oh, Ray the Archer. Ray, did I say we were going to have good times in here? Because they were lies. Sometimes Bushido requires you to lie. He didn't deserve that 169 that gave him the Miyazaki's edge. I thought maybe he would learn from his wretched ways, son, but he refused. All right, I don't know why I'm stopping to mess with this crowd. We're just trying to get to the top of the tower. The focus tower. Son, we're having us a mystic quest. Yeah, Corn Hornman, everyone cares. Everyone cares, I promise. Jump. We have to go past this bird. He needs rehumbling. That's the sole reason I came back. Was to rehumble this bird. Oh, I'm not... that's right, I don't have that yet. I'm thinking of a different timeline, son. I'm thinking of a different time. You kids that watch the secret videos know what timeline I'm thinking of. Haha! Jump cuts can work. Bushido! Oh no, my anime-ness was taken from me. Okay, that's what you get. That's what you get. For throwing a fit. You're like Apollo, son. Trying to tell me something's Shrock. Trying to tell me something's made out of Shrock. Trying to tell me about Wario. Do y'all watch Apollo, the gray parrot, son? He's a scamp, but he's so damn lovable. Oh. And then there's... These assholes get fire bombs. Oh no. Oh no. Here you go. I don't want you to feel left out, jackass. You may wonder why I'm climbing back up here to where we got the claw talisman earlier, which, if you forgot, enhances attacks, and Dragoon ladies love it. They loved my enhanced jump attacks. Well, I forgot to do something that I should have ought to done, other than just slaughter these. Actually, you all could go free, because I'm here to undo this right, or this wrong, depending on how you look at it. Time for... Where's the thing? Oh, their actions. Jumping is an action, and it's not free. And then... Praise the rat. There we go, boys. Professor Crescent's going to give me extra credit, son. Okay, and then we need to protect that message. Even if nobody upvotes it, son. Are any of you all going to make the pilgrimage? You have to record yourself making the pilgrimage of creating a jumping-based Elden Ring character and fighting your way here to get that talisman as early as you can, and liking my thing here on the ground. Messages, I think they're called. Son. The pilgrimage. The Dragoon pilgrimage of Elden Ring, they call it. The 10th historians are like, what a day. Nobody liked this, but there's somebody like this one. Nobody cares about my be wary of giant crab. That's heartbreaking. I hope that giant crab pinches you right on the cheek of the ass. Okay, what else are we doing in here? Oh, there was a chest I kept talking about getting. Above that room where we fought the grafted scion. Where all the meaty limbs are hanging. Like sausages. I almost walked off a cliff. For no reason. I guess we could drop down here. Alright, what's the best way to get to that room I'm thinking of? I guess I could kill some crowd along the way. I guess you all have been good enough and vegetables have been consumed in such a quantity that I can spoil you all with some honorable combat. Most honorable combat begins by blowing up the ads, by blowing up Ray Ray, the archer. Alright, shit lord, my Bushido is strong. Oh no, not strong enough, but my fast one is. Ha 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 ha, hee hee. Swing thy halberd. Thou art Clint Halberts. Thou hast no need to be Clint Halberts. Ha ha, and done. Son, FF in the chat when he took 255 damage. It's a good programming joke. All the programmers in the audience are clapping. I guarantee it. You might not have stood up, but you're clapping. Yeah, that's how you arrow. One of you all taught me a neat trick that I may have been using in my personal pan playthrough that I might be doing separately for myself and secret video viewers. But if you aim and hold, so I'm holding L1, and then I'm also using my middle finger on my left hand to Pull L2 to activate my battle art. So I assume right now Kurasento the samurai is doing the charged arrow stance. And then fire. You shoot the powered up arrow and you can aim headshots with it. Son, I had no idea. Hashtag game changer in the comments. And what is our reward? The Exile Gauntlets. I have to keep them in my inventory as a reminder of the nice comment that made the playthrough better, son. The more nice comments you all leave, the better the playthrough can get. They're cumulative. Cumulative. Ah, good sport indeed. I'll just come down here and kill you all with my katana sword. You've earned it. Bushido. Another Crescent Moon Axe. We're going to save those. I bet an aftermarket samurai could dual wield those things if he wanted to. If he wanted to. Let's try out our Headshot Justice with a flame arrow on this smug prick. Headshot Justice! Yeah, he hates it. That's my favorite part about it. Bushido! Got something in your eye, buddy? Oh, Ray the Knight. You've been upgraded, have you? Lord Tyrell has bestowed upon you a higher rank, has he? But you still talk shit and can't take a hit, Ray. I had to take a red sip to make sure he went to hell before I took a blue sip. I can't believe how good a time we're having here, just randomly. Pumpkinhead. Just randomly running around, vaguely trying to remember how to get that treasure chest. Let's warp the worries away, first of all. Alright, let's make it early in the morning. Way hey, and up she rises. Alright, so that takes us back out to that area. I'm slowly remembering. Which does connect to where we're trying to get indirectly. And you can hashtag ignore a lot of this crowd if you don't talk too much shit. You have to keep your backhanded compliments vague enough that they can't prove that you were talking shit. You have to maintain Twitter justice. Okay, this will take us right inside of where the Grafted Scion was. It's my favorite thing about it. Care about it. And up there's where we're trying to get. I vaguely remember that you get upstairs and there's like a rope ladder hidden around a corner. Why'd you give up? You sheathed your sword and sealed your fate? Oh, Ray reborn, but he's been demoted, I see. Back to Spearman. Ray the Spearman. I'll give you some Bushido, son. Just because I feel bad for you. I rescind ever feeling bad for you. You're getting a shameful backstab. For less than 400 damage, and then a ghost tried to kill me. That was his stand. Your stand didn't do a very good job. I can't stand it. I'll be here all week. Look at this awful armor that I'm going to vendor. Alright, where is that rope ladder that I'm doing such a bad job of remembering? Oh no, that's not a door. I forgot what a door is. I'm misremembering so bad. Huh. What's a guy got to do to get up on the roofs around here? See, if I was a proper dragoon, I could jump up on them roofs. And if I was an exquisitely proper dragoon, I could do it on cool rat feet. Glad we've easily already met our required quotient of Freya references in this playthrough. Once again, if it's your first 10F playthrough, it doesn't get any better. It never gets any better. Okay, yeah, because you open that door. Why can I only vaguely remember the rope ladder itself and not how to become near the rope ladder? I bet there's an elevator around here. Loving an elevator. Were you crowd wanting to fight me? Really? Really? I had no idea. I didn't even sense your hostile intentions or your spiritual pressure. This looks... No, wait, didn't we already go up there? Yes, where we just came from. It's just where you came from, jackass. I'm like the black belt in 8-bit theater. Trying to get down the Temple of Fiends, the straight hallway from the door to Garland's chamber. Look at you, son. You're started as a samurai, but upgraded. Aftermarket, we call them. I've got to look up the Japanese term for aftermarket, as opposed to us, the factory default samurai. Our warranty can never be voided. Is it really this simple? Because this is where I've already been. This is where this whole nonsense originated. I'm going to do a better job of ignoring you, crowd, this time. Like an adult. I hoped like hell it was here. I remember you go out of a door and turn to the side, and then all of a sudden there's a rope ladder there. I had a vision shamanistic spirit quest dream about it, son. It met all the criteria. It even had the shaman from Wayne's World 2 there, with his unnecessary butt walk. That's how I know it was canon. The Wayne's World movies are good movies, son, but they're very of their times. Do they know the times? How am I doing just the worst job of getting that treasure? I shouldn't have decided to want to get that treasure chest. I'm just running loops around this damn place. I'm not really in the neighborhood to fight this bird again, I'm not gonna lie. I took the unnecessarily big plunge just to show I wasn't afraid as I ran away. It counteracts. They cancel out. You crowd just don't understand how Bushido works. Alright, this takes us right back here. We've achieved nothing. Well, we pissed that bird off and he can't fly over that chest-high wall, son. Once again, Joel Haver was a prophet. Down here, there's always rats. That's sad. The sad rats. Sad Rat, Meshach, and a Bendigo all hang out down there. Yes, Cornhornman, everyone cares so much about you and your opinions on what should be paid attention to. But some of us are recording professional Let's Play style YouTube videos and can't be bothered with that mess. Who are you fighting? A ghost? It's like when your cat stares at the corner of the room. Or like that terrible, horrifying painting. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's just like this desolate room in like a shack or a ramshackle house. I walked off an elevator shaft thinking about a spooky internet picture. That's how you know it's canon. If I had any sense, I will have edited that picture into the loading screen. My headphones are cutting in and out. It's become a real life crispy pasta because of that spooky picture of the dog looking at the dark hallway. Boys, hyper realistic blood the next time I Bushido. I mean, the blood is fairly realistic for modern video game standards. I've got to mess around with the Bluetooth transmitter over here so that my headphones will work again and I no longer have to be unnecessarily angry. It's a problem I've run into before. Notably, I remember during my Breath of the Wild playthrough. It kept cutting out in one instance. I have to like reach over and switch it. It like switches itself from optical to auxiliary, even though the physical switch... God, I'm so upset about it. I'm getting glow air. Even though the physical switch on the box like isn't moved, I guess there's some kind of like short in there that makes it randomly think that you flip the switch. So you have to switch it to auxiliary and then switch it back to optical. And then it's like, oh, you wanted optical audio? Really, man? You should have fucking said something. That's what I wanted too. I thought you were the asshole. For one auxiliary just randomly while you're in the middle of playing a video game. I like how you've got to be so unpleasant when I don't cheese you to death. Oh. Wait just a minute, Becky. The MK Ultra is coming to me. Oh my god, Becky, look at that YouTube Let's Play style video maker. He is so vaguely recalling where there is a rope ladder. This is why I have to get so good at trying to entertain you all with rambling nonsense, because I'm so bad at the damn game. Okay, and over there, scenic over there, is where we hope to be someday. In the not too distant future. Oh yeah, we can just drop down right here and we can finally open that door. Open doors, man. How could it miss? Smoldering butterfly. That's what they called me when I was so mad. And look, we're finally got this particular door open. If you're using this playthrough to somehow be your 100% Elden Ring guide, I hate to be the one to break it to you. And now we're finally over here and can get pickle turtlenecks and stone sword keys. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed. Okay, let's see. What is our stone situation? He thought to himself. I got 2 golden seeds. I guess we could advance the game state. Everyone, get hyped for the game state. I'll just talk through a loading screen. Why not? If I just talked through all the loading screens, I wouldn't have to edit them out. It would actually get the video out slightly faster. But the artistic integrity, boys, would plummet. Right, buddy? Here, let's sell you some of our excess garbage. Oh, he doesn't buy things from us. He's like that bunny that runs the Snowden shop in Undertale. She's like, why would I want to buy your garbage? Do you know how a store works? Poor little Frisk is like, well, I played a couple JRPGs. I thought I could vendor things at the store. The throne. You did it, buddy. I see. All right. There's probably secrets in these antechambers. I'm going to call up my Annie chamber. She always knows about everybody's secrets because she loves gossip. She's like, oh, don't even get me started on Godrick the Crafty. You can hear the cigarette between her fingers as she talks. Oh, that Godrick the Grafted. I ran into him at the Jim Dandy. He was buying a zero bar. What kind of asshole buys a zero bar? The Zagnuts were right there next to it alphabetically. Like, wow, Annie Chamber, that's fascinating. So glad I came for a visit. Okay. I just wanted to make sure the room was safe. I could probably just fall. Master Wayne. What's this ghost over here cowering about? Oh god. He's in the chat donating grapes so he can get his name read. The Shabiri grape. Let's take a look at that in our inventory. Look at all these exciting items in my inventory. A yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infern. The surface is shriveled and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large, overly ripe grape. Give it to the blind maiden. I don't even know who that is yet, and you're telling me to prank someone. They take their amateur haunted, garage setup haunted houses seriously here in the lands between. Boys, I don't know if I want to put my hand in that bowl of spaghetti now while I'm blindfolded. Okay. If only there was some blind lady that wanted to eat that grape. But where am I going to find one of them? Look at this beautiful sky drop background, son. Every time I turn around to address y'all, it's a wallpaper. Every Tenfei a wallpaper, I think is how they say it. And a free bonus skull for me. Well, look who this is sitting over here with their arms folded, son. Everybody gangster until the blind shrine maiden crosses her arms.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayata. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. But when I eat one of those grapes, it will lead me to my...
I see. Well, she seems to think they're actually grapes, and who am I to take that innocence away from her, son? So here, help yourself, son. They're extra juicy.
Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
As you wish.
You are most kind, and may the blessing of the...
Okay. I wonder how she's getting around if she's blind. Maybe she has, like, real good magic. Or maybe she's the daredevil. Did you get, like, toxic ooze spilled in your eyes? Was it mutagen by chance? Son, if so, then could you get some of that to me in the 80s when I was in the TMNT 80s cartoon version of the Foot Clan trying to become a Tiger Man? God bless my heart. Hey, buddy, you look real energetic.
You're tarnished, then, believe it or not, for a small...
Sure.
God bless you. You're a true saint. My name is To. Presuming you're interested, only...
I don't really need to learn sorcery. I can make my katana be a Maho katana on occasion, but I would need some sort of catalyst to cast spells, and I didn't spawn with one of them in my hands, so they're dead to me. They're dead to me.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries... Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this. You've seen that structure to the north. That's the Academy of Rhea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for... After they declared they wouldn't enter... The Academy cast repelling seals, as you might have guessed, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. When they cast the seals...
Okay. He's given us the lore of how we get into Rhea Lucaria, which nobody could say the name of correctly.
Why not find yourself without one? And you'll never reach the urge. And if you find an extra, once you've tied up, would you consider... I know it. But still...
Oh, you want me to find a key to get into that place and then go down to the hardware store and make you a copy of it, huh? All right. But it's going to be one of them keys that has leopard print on it. Everything's improved with leopard print. Okay. Well, look at this here skull enticing me towards the graveyard where nothing bad has ever happened. Golden rune, they call it. Hey now, you crowd are supposed to be dead. Summoning spooky skull ghosts. On my watch, mister, and because my katana is not the holy katana, I have to chop their ghosts. You know what we could do? We could make holy water pots. They may not look like much, my holy water pots. But once I throw them at a zombie, you're going to see some serious shit. I wish a reanimated corpse would get up with malice in its heart. I cast thee away from hell's heart. Oh, that's the good shit. Skeletons hate it. And I can't help but love that fact. Oh, wow. An Academy scroll. And here I am just dying to learn more magic. Just fit to burst with magical anticipation. Yeah, we need to carry a couple of them around. Just throw one of these for fun. It's like using up handgun bullets in Resident Evil so that you open an inventory space to pick up a key item. And look, it's one of them red plants that Miyazaki seems to think is ample reward for exploring places. I don't believe they respawn like most of the flora and fauna. I know they're used to make buffalo shrimps when they come out tonight. We might as well clear the rest of this graveyard. Oh, I never got my runes back. How Kurasento got his runes back. It didn't even occur to me. I ran down an elevator shaft. Okay, we'll finish clearing this crowd out, and then I'll warp back into the castle and grab them real quick, because I know you kids worry about me and my runes. I hope no skeleton boys come to get me and pinch me on the cheek of the ass. What a shame! Okay, he's extra hateful. He's got that extra hate in his heart that makes him extra powerful, but that's okay. I can still one-shot his boys. I can still send him to hell in a cell. Unfortunately, that means I don't have one for you, so I'll just have to kill you the old-fashioned way. How do you backstab a skeletal necromancer? Practice. The same way you get to Carnegie Hall. If little Danny from Last Action Hero was here, he'd think that was so cool. Although he would imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger portraying Kurasento here. Okay. Back in here, where are my runes? They're over near this thing, so that's where we'll go. I believe this might be the very elevator shaft we fell down. Hubris. 'Twas hubris failed the samurai. Oh yeah. If only we had 9 more runes. If you're Deutsch right now, you're like, why would he want 9 more runes? He must have more runes. What's the opposite of 9? How do you say 6 in German? Because that's obviously going to be the opposite of 9. It's too bad there's not a class that starts with a Zweihander sword, so that we could be standard issue with such a thing. Of course, we could always do a playthrough where we just use a Zweihander and no other items. No other equipment or consumables. Just run to the end of the game with that sword. I guess we could fall down here and get up to some antics. Is that really what we want to do? I want to get the map first. That's me if I was Dora the Explorer's backpack. I assume her backpack was like anthropomorphic and a living entity. I honestly don't know. But if the map is and can sing a song about being the map, vis-a-vis Humidibot and declaring that he's Humidibot, although he might secretly be a dehumidibot, then I suppose that's possible. Let's humble this crowd. Let's get ready to humble. Okay, I did this wrong. I did it in the wrong order of operations. I have to go into this, zoom, hold L2, press R1. Oh, he despises it. And then one to grow on. Okay, I guess we don't need any undead killer pots right this second. But we can leave our possibilities open. You know what? The boys could stretch their legs. It's good to get them some fresh air. Son, who knows the next time we're going to pass like a Buc-ee's where I can get out and let them stretch while I eat 97 different types of beef jerky. You look real sad, buddy. I didn't charge the hate in my heart with that shot. I gotta give the boys something to do. Get real antsy when I leave them in the spirit world. They're like the Pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, son. Need to be on screen every so often. Bushido! Humble that man! Humble him! Oh no, the Miyazaki's Edge! Oh no, I didn't train. Oh, I trained that crowd perfectly for the Miyazaki's Edge because the slight residual AoE of the magic pot by my feet killed the soldiers, son. I've never been so impressed. That would have been one of them hype shonen anime moments, son. Here, I'll help just this once. As your reward. Yeah, you send his ghost to hell, buddy. Oh, I guess they're going into hell after him, son. They're going to make sure he feels welcome. Like a glintstone craftsman. I think that lets us make glintstone darts. Glintstones. Meet the glintstones. Nope, we can make Kaku glintstone, son. Once again, you throw one of those at your waifu, and it summons a bunch of werewolf boys to go aboard her. Can only be thrown when you're hiding in the closet, though, and beaten off. It's somehow an appropriate joke. I could summon Torrent, but we're just going to run down here and activate this Site of Grace. Few jumps in there. Right, strangely shirtless ghost man. I figure he'd agree. Flask. Okay, I guess I'm at the point where I need 3 golden seeds to get my charges up, man. Used to be 1 golden seed got me, like, through the week. But now I need 3 before I get out of bed in the morning, son. I can't even taste Bojangles unless I've got a golden seed tucked in each gum. Alright, what Ash of War are we using? We're still using Bushido. Should we try out some of the cooler ones? Should we Bloodhound step to the future? Yeah, and we could be real keen while we're doing it. Let's do maths. So it's going to go to 201, and right now it's at 194? So it'll be bigger. That makes the number the bigger number. Barricade shield is still good for whenever we need it. When we're fighting some smug asshole, we want to shield retort, I think is the word for it. You're like, yeah, you keep thinking that, Defe. Just you alone. We got to remember now that if we just press L2 on a whim, we're not going to do the cool guy Bushido stance. We're going to whoosh away the worries. Well, this guy, I like your Pittsburgh Steelers colors, son. We found Gene's favorite merchant in the game. You know he sells Atari 2600 games.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my... No matter. Why don't you tell Baka? Don't ask me how I got my hands on...
I wasn't going to. What an odd thing to say. I could sell you this extra garbage for you to have. Oh, we're never going to use the Misericord. Misericord. So, I guess we'll sell it. We're going to keep these Crescent Moon Axes, though. Obviously. And we never go with Dagger. We always name her Garnet. So Nanaki is never Nanaki when I play FF9. Sell these extra bolts. Sell these extra shields. Got some Exile hoods and some Commoner headbands. Some armor that we don't need. Now remember, these gloves are the good the good times nice comments gloves, so we're gonna have to put them in storage at some point. Okay, so this is where you can get the belt lantern if you didn't go to the Weeping Peninsula. What does this let us make? Okay, here's where we can make crystal darts. I figured one of the Glintstone books did that, but what the hell do I know? I want all of your good smithing stones. And this is the, like, caster starting set. I guess they're the astrologist? If you're some kind of magic boy. Looky here, Curacinto, we got us a magic boy. Alright, I'm done talking to you. I appreciate your wares, Simple Simon. Alright, the map is right up here next to this Obelisk the Tormentor. But there might be rapscallions in the woods, the flooded woods. So be on the lookout. There's also these things. These little squirts that like to squirt poison at you. Poison squirts. They'd be poison. Poison squirts. And you can hack away at them. Or if you do a strong attack, you can knock them over and riposte them. Why am I, like, pretending I'm teaching you how to play Elden Ring? But what you can also do, and they hate this, they can dealt it, but they sure can't smelt it, because if you poison one with your own poison, they freak out and explode into a poisonous cloud. And the best part is, if there's any other ones nearby, it chain reactions. Son, not since that chain chomp that held up Bowser's chandelier that you fight him on at the beginning of Mario RPG has there been such a chain reaction. Oh, I see you, crowd. I got just the thing for you, crowd. Power shots. Pow, pow, power shots. We're going to give each of you a power shot, and then we're going to give each of you a regular one. Now's your chance to be a regular shot. And now I can get my map that belongs to me. Fantastic. Praise the map. And a bonus skull. Alright, this place isn't too bad when we're not out in the open. But when you get out in the open, that's when the crawdads might start noticing you. So, and if you're from the Bayou, you're probably wondering, well, what's wrong with the crawdads noticing you? These are not good crawdads. Bloodhound step! I'm a cool guy! Ha 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 ha! I teleport behind you and it's nothing personal. Nothing personal, kid. Ha 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 ha. Hee hee. I'm bad at aiming it. I've got to get better at the bloodhound step. Whoosh. Do I just hold sideways when I use it? Or do I hold more towards it? It's probably better for dodging attacks as they're happening, instead of just trying to whoosh away the worries immediately. Whoosh! I told him. Hey, buddy. Whoosh! It worked! Nothing personal, kid! They'll tell him this, but it was extremely personal. I hated that piece of shit so much. Mrs. White from the Clue movie would tell me to calm it down, calm my hate down. Why is it always got to be wallpaper? Why must it be wallpaper? I have to leave one of my patented messages for you kids to seek out. That won't make sense to anyone else. Why is it always? Let's find the best one. Opportunity, wallpaper, opportunity, abundance of wallpaper. I'm about to get hit in the back of the head, so let's just make it bliss. Where is my politely nod? I can't do anything without my polite... I might not have politely nod. I'll just have to bow. There you go. Another secret message that was being distracted by this asshole. I see a man on a horse, of course, of course. Nothing personal, shitlord. It's like the Assassin's Rush spell from Fable. Alright, I ain't fighting the two of you at the same time. Oh, I should have done one of my cool guy headshots. My cool comment headshots. Maybe I can get the knight with one. Right in the center of his horse's asshole. I guess that's not really a headshot. More of an ass shot. Why don't you hit me with your ass shot? Oh, turn around. Who dared? I accidentally let go of the button and fired. Oh, it made him stand still. This is our chance to be a big shot. I think he noticed us. Let's just kill him. Like an adult. Now that he's running around spreading his hate gas. I hate hate gas. Me and Grouchy Smurf agree. I guess he teleported back to hell where he belongs. Wait, I have a horse. I got choked up remembering. I could be fighting you on horseback. I guess that's what they intended, and that's why you run around shitting and farting everywhere. That's your defense mechanism. It didn't do a very good job. Oh yeah, I need to change this shit up. Let's have our HP regenerating as I'm running around running my mouth. It's a perfect talisman for my style of playthrough. Look, double skulls. Because I so frequently waste time running my mouth that I'll just be getting free HP back. Now we could run ahead and try to get the next map segment that's right up here, but it is surrounded by crawdads. It's in a crawdad rich environment. Who noticed me and needs killing? Bloodhound Step is fun, but I've wanted to Bushido these guys so bad this whole time, so I'm just going to switch back. Maybe use the Bloodhound Step for certain boss fights where it's more useful. I can continue crafting the glintstone. We need cracked crystals, son. That's from an even more edgy ending of Star Fox Command than the cursed ending. Is that lady that voice actress Crystal and is real fond of her on Twitter? Does she know about the cursed ending? Hopefully she does. Should we try out one of our cool other styles? Which one would help us fight the lobsters? Probably the blood Uchigatana. Although we could go with the flow of the area and be magic boys. I wonder if you can humble them with the lion's claw. That's what I'm going with because I can make it keen. I've got a keen lion's claw about me, son. Keen lion claw would be a cool name for a Khajiit. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man, I know he's offline right now because I know that he's snoring. Or no, he has the little ZZZs next to his name. I like that that transcends cultural boundaries. The ZZZ being a sign of being asleep. Could we kill another ghost in the rain? Yeah, and another nice thing is we could do it with fire grease. Fire grease. I never tire of my fire grease. Ain't you real jumpy? Where'd your claw talisman at? I figured you'd be used to hellfire, shitlord. I figured that's your alarm clock. Oh well, ain't you clever? Why did I get off my horse? I didn't want to. The game made me. Okay. I see right at the end, the last of the hate in his heart made him powerful. And Ray, the spirit baller, was attacking us. Yeah, I just wanted to get behind you. That's why I ripped that jump. Oh, Miyazaki's Edge. Have I ever not despised you? Look at this perfect wallpaper / thumbnail yet again. It can't be stopped. We're spoiled for choice. If we had Freya Lucario behind us, son, that's the new canon name. Now the people that say Rhea Lucario are double wrong because we know the canon name of the place. Well, after our horrific adventure, let's rest again. Okay, I'm not going to be tempted by Ghost Riders. They're not even in the sky. Who cares about Ghost Riders in the lake? There's one of them warp gates. The worries could be put on blast right about now. Oh, you crowd are real pleasant, teleporting out the floor where you can get killed some more. He didn't even know how to respond. He was so used to people freaking out and shitting their pants at the sight of them appearing. Ritual pot. So they're more different than a regular crackpot. What ritual concoctions can I even make right now? Just the beast lore. Lures beast only. Well, what counts as a beast? From the east. Ah, Triana's Lily. Named after the Yordle with the big cannon. No, I thought for sure they'd be the best shit up there and I'd have to have it. I just realized Kiddo and Kato have changed their status to available. They must be done tormenting that knight in hell. Oh, you're like a big old awful fucking thing, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah, everybody cares about you. I got the lion's claw. I got the lion's claw. You can't have it all when I've got the lion's claw. Ooh. I wanted to ooh him, but I didn't have enough stamina. He cheated me right there at the end. Right there at the end. He cheated me. Ah, Smith's Stone 3. We could finally take our katana sword to the next level. Should we just try out this warp gate for fun? Magic buttholes. Appraisal 69. I can't upvote it now. Son, it's too perfect. It's too perfect. I'm being drawn in. Another victim of the magic butthole. This took us right to the damn place, although, like our good friend Mr. Clean, the Sad Sack Mage, told us, we can't really do anything with it. Because we need one of them glintstone keys. The glintstones. We have to meet the glintstones. They're the magic Lake Age family from the town of Luernia. They're a page right out of the Elden Ring wiki. Let's ride with Torrent down the street. And some Bushido will make us really neat. Lion's Claw! Let's see if we can clear this whole place out with the Lion's Claw. And the boys. Come on, lads. There's killing to do. There's killing to do. I'm real illin'. Because there's killing to do! Oh! Smug prick. Oh no, don't come charging at me. How will I ever defeat you, Dagger Man? How will I ever defeat you? Oh, I realize I'm out of mana, but I could still Lion's Claw. It must lose some of its, like, stagger capabilities or damage potential when you're out of mana, when you're OOM. You crowd are having a hard time killing. Oh, I've never upgraded you all. It's my fault. I even went out of my way to get that lady back to the round table hold. And I never upgraded my boys. It's tragic. Here, let's give you all some warmth. Get that HP back. Warmth. Heal away the worries. It's still a perfect wallpaper. Potentially. Potentially. It could be. And I could even save myself having to use the clone brush in GIMP 2 like I pretend I'm capable of doing. Son. It'll make the episode come out even faster. The sooner I get the dumb little description joke or whatever and the thumbnail ready, the faster the episodes can come out. Oh, there's one of these fucking things. Now, if we could get above him, Dragoon style, of course, we could one-shot him, but I don't believe they give you any kind of ledges you can get up on. Could I get on top of one of them awnings? Mushrooms for me, please. Mushroom gear. Ugh, Colonel. There's some sort of big scary face that shoots fire out of its eyes. That's a fire cart, Snake. Be careful, they're a complete bullshit enemy to take on 1v1. You have to hit the little man in the back driving it. Ugh, just like the Wizard of Oz. That's right, Snake. But if you can get above one, you can plunge and attack the shit out of it. Try contacting Professor Crescent at codec frequency 169.69. She's one of, instead of that cute Russian lady that tells you about guns in Metal Gear Solid 1, in this version you've got Professor Crescent to always advise you to jump attack, son. I'd sneak into Outer Heaven or Shadow Moses if I had Professor Crescent on call. Oh, I forgot the boys were supposed to finish you off. Oh no, I think Firecart Coon might have noticed some grievances. Some grievances. Here, I'll help just a little bit. I'm no helicopter samurai parent. Oh no, they've just gotten the ire of that thing. Lion's Claw! I forgot I was supposed to Lion's Claw everything. Well, ain't you fucking pleasant to look at? Lion's Claw! He killed either Kiddo or Kato, and we're either upset or mildly irritated about it. This isn't high enough, unfortunately. Van Halen wouldn't approve this being high enough to one-shot this motherfucker. Keep him distracted, son. You're doing your job. You're doing your brother proud. Lion's Claw! Ooh! Lion's Claw! Oh, if only I'd have done a non-Lion's Claw attack, but my integrity wouldn't allow it. I'm out of blue sips! I never thought it was possible. Deer Deeps monthly. I never thought it happened to me. But I was completely out of blue set behind enemy lines. No, how dare you shamefully turn. See, this is why these things are horse shit. If I had the Bloodhound stat right in your lower back, he didn't deserve it. In his asshole. In his taint meat. Fire Blossom, more like Fart Blossom. That was something that my granddad used to call me as a humorous nickname. Scooby, Sparkplug, and Fart Blossom were interchangeable. And yes, for the 10-Faced Historians, this is the soprano psychiatrist anecdote granddad as mentioned in Donkey Kong Country 2 Tenfinity. My self-references give me super strength. I need that talisman that gives you FP back from a critical. That would pair really well with Lion's Claw. Maybe I should ought to look up where that is. I haven't marked the areas of the lake I want to explore, even though I have them on an old-fashioned printout map here next to me. I have to get all the map segments first. Lion's Claw, shit, Lord. Lion's Claw. Oh, well, didn't you two just wake up perfectly in sync? Well, I backstabbed your friend, and I jump attack you. See, if I had Professor Crescent, if I had properly equipped my claw medallion, I combine medallion and talisman, my claw talisman, we wouldn't be facing this situation. We'll see what happened to these poor assholes. Oh, you came in here with pomp and circumstance. What is that long-ass ridiculous crossbow on your back? Son, pretending you're carrying a crucifix? Do you know how mad the Pope's going to be when he sees that shit? That man is just... I think that's one of the NPCs who turned rogue. I hear listening beetle bugs. There he is. Uh-huh. We can test our fart squirt hypothesis. You're like, no, Uncle Tiffany, never again. Never again can you say those words. Check this shit out, mothos. Oh. Oh, one more to grow on, excuse me. Oh. Here he goes, boys. Chain reaction. Uh-oh, what happened? Did somebody dealt it and now you yourself are forced to smelt it? I think that one on the edge thinks he's getting away scot-free. I'm trying to see if just the edge of farts can reach him. Edge of Fart Morrow, son. One of James Ross's favorite movies. I think there's a big crab down there. Yeah. Oh, God, that's horrifying. He's just sitting down there watching me. Son, it's that famous creepypasta. My giant crab has been peeking at me from around corners lately. Do you want some magic arrows, buddy? Do you deserve magic arrows? What kind of arrows we got for the crab boy? We could make him a sleepy crab boy, but those are real rare. I could craft arrows. I can craft bleed arrows. Hell yeah. My bloody arrow time, we call it. I guess I can only craft 40. That's all I need. More than enough bloody arrows to kill any big crab that moves. Look at him just staring at me with crab hate in his heart. Like I deserve that. Like I deserve that. Oh, you're going to do the Souls thing where you try to get under me. That's the only way Miyazaki knows how to stop this. Look, the target lock breaks between every shot. Miyazaki's behind it. Can you even bleed? Is Ben Affleck's Batman? Oh, he does. Never mind Ben Affleck's Batman. You can go back to doing whatever the hell it is you do all day. Because we determined that that crab does, in fact, bleed. Ugh. What fun shenanigans we're getting up to. Good times. I'm glad we're having a good time playing Elden Ring. Who ever thought it was possible? Oh, I punched the air. Oh, like, let's do our advanced technique. Ah! Where you going, Beetlebug Coon? With my garbage I have to have? I had to have? Oh, he found a way to not get hit by knives. Charge forth. Yea, verily. Alright, did we want to be down here? Have we finished clearing out the little town up here? I know there's at least one golden seed nearby we want to grab so that we can take our flasks to the next level. The next flask mention. Say inside the dub Vegeta might refer to it as. Although it's a bit of a stretch. Didn't expect crab. Me neither. Oh, what is this item I have to have? Be wary of rump. Yeah, I guess. Shatter shard arrow. Huh. Huh. Alright, who else is up here I ain't killed? Oh, there's one of them finger maidens. Yoshikaga Kira's grandmother, son. Obsessed with hands and fingers.
You. Please, your fingers.
Okay.
Oh, bless you. Oh. Miquella's favor can be yours. Slaughter. 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 But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor.
I had to cut off her terrible Mr. T impression. Were you making a reference to Alexander the Big Pot? The onion bro of Elden Ring? Because we're good friends. Look at this resplendent wallpaper, even with this creepy hag. I mean, this perfectly pleasant lady. I'll let you all screen cap. Oh no, it won't go away while I'm holding the thing up. There we go. Oh wait, my blue's not full. I got to let you all print screen your own wallpapers at home. There you go. You're welcome. If we didn't already have the perfect thumbnail with the boys, you'd be a shoo-in. Worthless garbage. I'm looking for you. Oh god, I forgot this place is infested with magic fart plants. They've got the magic farts. And it's not good. They're not good farts. Lion's Claw! And you're done. Yeah, write a fucking book about it. Everybody feels fucking terrible for you. Well, hey. You're gonna make some vendor real happy. I think there's a big bear down there. Yeah, look at that awful thing. Can I kill that thing from up here? Big bear slaughter on the bridge. I'm in a very dangerous position. I bet I can. Would you, could you? Let's use the last of our serpent arrow. I could make poison arrows, but we're going to use the good serpent arrows to humble this hateful relative of Ice Chan. Oh. Oh, get mad. Oh, you can fucking scream a Dukins at me. Or in this case, Bear Dukins. Kuma Dukins. I love the fact that it screamed that thing at me and then just went back to its business. Because it knew. Because it knew. If I can land enough of these, I'm just going to endure. Okay, you're poisoned. You be poisoned. Making me the victor. Right on the ass, son. Okay, this thing is going to knock me off the ledge and kill me, but I bet this is real exciting for you kids. Edge of your seat. Ha ha ha! You didn't expect frame perfect dodge counters. Because that's the thing I made up. Ha ha ha! 'Tis but good sport. Die, Kuma-kun. Now die, Kuma-kun. Perfect weeblish joke. I staggered you in the face. Oh no! I was so proud and cocksure, that's why it got me. Also, I need to take a sip of blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-da. The Earth Cave Vampire is always urging me to take more blue. He's like, you're supposed to get 8 glasses of blue a day. I read it in Reader's Digest, so you know it's a true. You know it's true. I fired an extra poison arrow. Oh no. My cockiness. You know what I could do? I didn't even remember to think that I had it. The arrows reach talisman. son. Never has it been so perfect. And you know what else would make this perfect? Buffalo shrimps, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo shrimps, won't you come out tonight and help me shoot this bear in the ass? That's my little song I sing before I go to whatever brothel Ice Chan works at, and it's to show peer reviewers. That dog man doesn't actually reveal the name of the brothel. He probably couldn't convince Skunk or Stunk or whatever his name is in Zell to go there. But you know Krim would. Krim was ruined by a genuine kimono Mimi style cat girl, son, and then that hyena woman, and then Elsa Chan got a hold of him, son. Krim never stood a chance. So I guarantee he would have a good time at Ice Chan's house. Did I actually eat a buffalo shrimp? Or did it wear off? I realized I was going on such a long, unnecessary anime rant. A kimono anime rant, to be specific. You know, I actually own one volume of Ishizoku Reviewers, and I can look directly to my right at this shelf and see it. I won't tell you which volume it is, but if you were to look at all the English released Ishizoku Reviewers volumes, you could probably guess which one it is. And I'm the hero! Gotta love me! Yeah! Bushido! God, I've never been so honorable. This looks like a job for crafting more buffalo shrimps while they come out tonight, etc. As the song goes. Alright, we need to not warp away or die until we go down there and collect whatever item Kuma-kun dropped for us. Kuma-kun, isn't that the name of the River City Ransom series that has that art style? I think the Double Dragon games are in there, and the Super Spike V-Ball, and the Super Dodgeball. Academy Gate Town. Boys, I bet flood insurance weren't real cheap around here. Hey, Bonus Skull. Hey, Bonus Skull. I can have it all with the Bonus Skull. You know what those are? They're just like the barrels in the Great Sea in Wind Waker that you can just go out of your way to hit to get rupees. Just to have something fun to do. Miyamoto was thinking about you. Ooh, I was hoping that I'd get the big bone. But it's only when I encounter Ice Chan that I get the big bone. There's a Shadows of the Dam reference buried in there somewhere. You know, Shadows of the Dam is a game I've owned for PS3 ever since I owned a PS3. After Hosier donated one to me so I could play Final Fantasy XIV on it. Which I don't believe that version of the game is even supported anymore. I bought it for like $5 used, presumably to play for my channel. Probably with Noah, but it just never happened. It's right there next to my copy of Vanquished. And Rough Trigger, another gift from Hosier. I gotta play Rough Trigger before I die. Hosier, are you listening? I've got to do it. Close that door. It's like my portrait of Dorian Gray. The moment I upload the final episode of the Rough Trigger TMVA, or should it be a Tinfinity? Will be the day that I turn to dust. We all thought it was going to be Link to the Past was my final game. But I dispelled that unnecessary notion last Christmas. There's so many of y'all here. Let's throw these things at you that I know you hate. That I know you hate. You missed me in the menus. Okay. Oh, I forgot you're the big hateful one. Well, tell you what, I'm not going to waste the good pots on you. I got two with one blow. Don't you know? Ha ha. We got to weaken him just enough that the pot will kill him. Okay? Everyone's real fucking impressed, buddy. Now to Hell's Heart, I sentence thee. I guess we could keep a couple of these on our bars in case any undead want to start talking shit with their summoned skull. Or as it's known in Nihon, the summoned demon. But Konami censored it when Yugimoto in America summons it. The Summoned Jelly Donut. Gaia, the Fierce Hamburger. You things are real top heavy. Like, how did you all, like, develop to be like that? It seems like such a disadvantage. We're actually above Obelisk the Tormentor now. We could run down there, grab the map, and ski-daddle before the crawdads get none the wiser. But I'd also like to humble them. Humbling crawdads, we call it. Trying to decide what people might borrow my blood. Grease. Way to waste my time, buddy. Somber smithing stones. My standard issue ass has no need for those, son. We gotta fight the Albinoric, or whatever the hell they're called. They're big, gangly, like gray alien monsters. Sorta. Might bit plumper. Hey, it's that guy.
Who on earth are you? Never mind.
Oh, I forgot I didn't talk to you because I didn't care about you. So, I'm glad you were so snippy and rude to me the moment I talked to you so I could continue ignoring you. I thought that was an enemy's head sticking out of the swampy, marshy ground. Magic grease. I've got the magic grease. Oh, no, wait, I forgot this map segment isn't surrounded by crawdads. There's some of them little magic fart plants. It's just over here by this church. I'm thinking of one of them gazebos that probably holds an upgrade stone, which means we want it. Which means the spirit of the lady from Napoleon Dynamite overwhelms us, and that we want that. Yeah, it's this one right here. And we're going to want to visit this place. And talk to this guy, this asshole, and all of this is just resplendent good shit. We'll probably just visit all of these archipelagos. These archipelagos, son. Honestly, I need to go upgrade my katana. I've had the materials to do it for a while. We've just been running around having such a good time looking at all these resplendent wallpaper images, son. Oh wait, as always, it can't be resplendent wallpaper unless I have full mana and full HP. Son, I do it all for you kids. Status bar, you want to disappear? Something keeping you bound to this world? Ruining my wallpaper splendor? You could just Photoshop the compass out or use GIMP because it's free. That's why I use it. The round table hold. This place has really got a round table hold on me. Oh yeah, we can upgrade the boys as well. I keep forgetting about all the good times here at the round table hold.
Greetings. My name is... Isn't this place the round table? I never knew although I'm still looking. Oh, and please allow for giving me that. It was as if you have my
Well, thanks. That's just what I needed. Oh no, why did the game minimize itself to... Okay, good. It actually didn't minimize to the desktop like I expected it to, son, so y'all wouldn't have to be to unsubscribe. Although it's not Khajiit Jesus this time.
It's all a bit... I'm still looking.
It's not Khajiit Jesus this time.
Now, those eyes tell us of a challenger who's fine and well.
Lay out my arms. Well, first, what about that girl out there that's real sad all the time?
The girly boy here, she's crestfallen and she has a gift
for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her. Their eyes share the same hue.
I guess that's how you can tell. The twinkle in your eye means you can upgrade ghost boys. I like to think the secretary, Janine, from Ghostbusters, had the same twinkle in her eye, but she just didn't care enough to upgrade ghosts.
It's all a bit much for I'm still looking.
Maybe Slimer. Maybe Slimer. I'm giving you such a stern talking to about how you need to go over there and talk to the blacksmith so that I can upgrade Kiddo and Kato.
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to... Certainly he does appear. I know he's trapped, I can tell.
There we go. Master Hugh and the drunkard Hugh, son. Don't even bring up shit pickle.
Back already, no matter. The girl. Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute? Absurd.
I know, everybody's got low self-esteem in the round table hold. What a shame.
I refuse to, but I don't doubt you, but...
Okay. We can finally upgrade my katana sword now that you're working out your relationship troubles. Alright, we're not going to use any smithing stone 2s. Oh no, this is already up to 3. That means we can blow the rest on the shield. Our perfect shield that we love. I wish I could add one more physical negation to it. So I'm going to hack the game's code. Get the old man from Limit Breakers in here. There has to be a way to do it. Love of 69 finds a way.
If I do have a talent, I suppose I'll ask Master...
Okay, good. Now we need to reset the area. So let's warp away the worries to back where we're standing. Alright, before I forget, let's go ahead and add a charge to our flask. Yes. 7 and 2. I'm using a lot of blue these days. Should I? I'd be able to Lion's Claw, like all the time. Let's go for it. 5 and 4, son. Okay. Still not going to acknowledge Gideon. Oh, we have to go in there and interact with the finger lady. I mean, I guess we don't technically have to, but it is part of the game. And I think she gives us a talisman patch, or pouch, once we've failed enough great rune lords, or what have you. Hey, big fingers. Apparently touching them gave me rapture. I don't think that's a good thing, son. Andrew Ryan, you can continue to not look at your second monitor, which would of course be a vacuum tube CRT.
Are you that new talk? You've done well. I interpret the words of the fingers. Let their wisdom wash over.
Great Elden Ring, anchor of all lands, until it was shattered. The tragic corruption across the realm, foul curses, but the greater will. So it is that the tarnished, brave tarnished, seek another to become Elden Lord.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Well, there you go. If you're just listening and not paying attention to the screen, that just sounded like a coherent story, probably. So, are these just like big alien fingers that come down here and like wiggle, and these ladies interpret it as like gyromancy? Is that the plot of the Elden Ring? Vatty? Anyone got Vatty's number?
Well, a remembrance of Demi, all hewn by the Israel, and I will the finger.
All right, so she's the equivalent of turning your boss souls into items. She's that little legless dude in the Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 3. I couldn't tell you his name. I couldn't even tell you what letter it starts with.
Ah, the children of the god tainted by the strand so great. Listen, the great Tarn in the Demi-Godrick run.
All right, so basically all the demigods got in a big fight and argued and shattered the Elden Ring. And now they're all sitting around being petulant. And we have to go humble them so that we can become the new Elden Lord. And we're just a tarnished. So we're just some asshole that the greater will was like, hey, look at this asshole. He looks like he knows his way around a katana sword. He looks like an Elden Lord. Elden no Sama. You're like, yeah, definitely emphasis on the no Sama. So we could turn Godrick's Grace, his Godrick's Soul runes, into one of these items, but, I mean, we can't use them. We could also just eat it for fun. And runes. We might do that later. I can't even imagine an aftermarket samurai having any use for any of that garbage. Alright, I think we can finally upgrade the boys. Now that she's got her flea maul set up.
Divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
Well, there you go, son. Next, Zanzibar is next on his speed dial for forgiveness.
I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, so just lay out your up.
But what about your cool prayer, you say? Presumably before you eat. Presumably ending with a itadakimasu.
Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot. My prayers are mine. And mine alone. Well, I've had my say.
I say, well, don't get mad at me. I didn't lock you up here. Man, I'm here giving you money to do work. Paying you for services, I believe it's known as in some cultures.
I spoke with the girl. She has a gift, so I told her. I'm indebted to us. It was all I could do. I'm sorry I doubted you.
That's a big stick that man has there. All right, level me up.
Good to see you again. I have you to thank, don't I? I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be, but if I might be able to help you all, and if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my well, I certainly must. Roderica, the spirit tune apprentice.
Well, it's good that you found a career path you enjoy, son. It's important. Oh no, I have no ghost glove. I need to go inside of tombs. I need to stop ignoring the tombs. Son, I need to raid more of the tombs. Tomb Raider 2. It's the only Tomb Raider game I've ever played all the way through, and I used a player's guide. Don't tell Mike Matei, boys. He'd never do. Well, he'd probably check Nintendo Power for tips. So, maybe do tell him. I don't know. I don't really care what you tell Mike Matei now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Okay. Just leave all this shit on the bars? No. We need you to be fire grease. Oh yeah, I was out of sap, wasn't I, when I crafted all that bloody grease? Yeah. Let's do a couple of sap runs. They're real easy to do. I can show you how to do them at home. Let's see, I'm gonna put these for now. I can leave that buffalo shrimp. I only really need that if we come across undead in particular. Then again, I want them to be at the ready. Yeah. Alright. Can I level up at all before I go running around? Yes, I can. I should probably get my FP to like, this will take it right up to 100. It's so perfect. I had to do it. I had to do it. Yeah, I probably want to get mine to at least 20 because I use a lot of Bushido and my bow shots, my powerful bow shots require blue. Okay, to the War Master's shack. And now we rest. Oh, you're still standing around.
Not seen you, but name's Bernard. Let me ask you, are you here in the land? Does your faith in despite the
yeah. I have faith that I'm gonna kill all the main bosses and be the hero and beat the game.
Yes, you're a tarnished through and through. Takes me back. Any interest in bearing the torch? All I know is the sword. Now's the time to pass them on.
Okay, we ignored this guy earlier.
There's a myriad of memento, a fine that's how it grants.
But we could learn some skills. The no skill is actually more useful than you think because you put it on a shield and it makes it where even when you have your shield out, you can use your weapons special skill. I don't really know an instance where we'd have our little shield out and not want to barricade it and to be able to use our Bushido, but we might as well buy it for fun. We got Bloodhound Step, so I don't really need Kick Step. It would be fun to kick, though, like Kevin Ryman. We could have a war cry and a spin and slash. The storm blade, the upward cut. I don't think I could put that on a katana sword, though. Not all of these could be used on everything, mind you.
Well,
until we meet again, indeed, my good friend, who will always be here in the War Master Shack. There's always good time in the War Master Shack. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was trying to spawn a world boss. Or did I already? I can't remember. Did I fight the bell-bearing guy? I guess I could check when I get back to Firelink. Or the Roundtable link. Roundtable Firehold, I think it's known as. Alright. So if you start at that shack, you run past 3 root resins. And then you can run right up here, and that field full of flame butterflies is right here. And then you can just warp back. This is like the easiest spot to farm fire mats. You're like, hell yeah, I'm gonna fire mat. That guy takes 8 smoke breaks a day. He's got to go. Alright, I did a couple, 2 or 3 runs that I'm just going to edit out. They weren't even exciting enough to be a secret video, if you can believe it. But now we have some good root resin materials. Make us a holy water pot. I figure since we're here and it's nighttime, which is the right time for slaughtering undead birds, this would be a good excuse to kill Deathbird. The bird that eats people, of course. Let's see. I'm not going to worry about this crap. With this holy katana sword, we ought to do just fine. We ought to do just fine. In fact, the biggest threat is around this structure that Deathbird, the bird that eats people, likes to appear at, are a bunch of ornery rams that'll charge you. Everything. I told you those things were the worst part. I warned you, bro. I warned you about ornery rams, bro. Yeah, if you're equipped just right. Deathbird ain't nothing. Otherwise, it's an incredibly aggravating thing to fight. Oh, I want to use up the rest of my holy charge on my katana sword, so why not this asshole? Oh. Oh. And one to grow on. Humbling giants can be fun. Hey, dipshit. Good job stopping me from humbling you. I'm just saying. I was gonna say, it's real finicky about where that riposte point is sometimes. Fun. I don't know if we need to be humbling giants all day. I guess we could make one of them punch this statue's head off as a joke. As a joke. Holy magic. But if I was out of range, it would be holy tragic. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to lead you over to that thing. I completely forgot. I was having so much fun humbling him with the holy katana. Burt Ward. Looking up for me his second monitor. God bless him. All right, follow me over here, shitlord. We got statues to punch. Oh, you're gonna get me. You're gonna get me. Right in your troll tank. Bushido. You were helpful, so I'll send you to heaven. Blue heaven. I want that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good times. Alright, have I wasted enough of your kid's time yet? Should I get back to doing what I was doing? Back to the lakes again, yo. Mr. White. Grab these flame butterflies real quick. That's a joke. Alright, let's make it daytime and let's make our katana less holy. Since I'm not currently fighting death birds. You're like, which bird is that? Like, oh, it's the bird that eats people. I'm glad you just started paying attention. Should we try some of our new cool guy strats, like kicking? Or the storm caller? What the hell does that even do? I guess we're about to find out. Storm caller! I mean, does it like launch out if we attack, or what does it do? I guess I could read the description. One of the skills that channels attempt is Storm Veil. Spend armaments to create surrounding windstorm. Repeat inputs allows for up to 2 follow. I guess it's just good AoE if you're surrounded by a bunch of assholes, as I often find myself to be in some situations. We might think of a time we can use that for fun. But right now is not one of those times. Should we stick with the Lion's Claw? I do love humbling. I do love humbling with the Lion's Claw. Let's just stick with some old-fashioned Bushido for now. Good old-fashioned down-home Bushido. When you just want to wield your katana sword in a vaguely anime-esque manner. Using an Ayato unsheathing technique. We're right there with, you know, Simple Rick, one of his fantasies that they make creamy wafers out of, is thinking about old-fashioned Bushido and katana unsheathing. What are you crowd doing down here? I wonder how they react to holy pots. Oh, they're not a fan. I can tell you that much. Just wanted to get them damn things out of my inventory. Oh. Aha! Another perfect anime moment. Brought to you by Bushido. I want as many fire pots as I can get. I was gonna say, what am I missing from making these? Because I could actually use some neutralizing blouses. I need more herba. It's rarer than you would expect if you're not intentionally looking for it. Is there any herba around here? Anyone know where I can get a good herba around here? Maybe some dank herba. There's more of you crowd in need of slaughtering. I can't believe it. I like how you went to investigate your friend and did nothing. Okay, you're in carnival mode. What is that accomplishing? I thought you were going to swoop towards me. Bushido! How did he miss? I just had to build up anticipation yet again. Yet again. I'm only running around here because I'm hoping some of them damn herba plants might spawn around here. I don't want to warp somewhere But I really want to be able to make me a nice stack of neutralizing blouses for no particular reason. For no particular... There's some. Wow. 1 herb. Talk about hashtag blessed. Talk about being hashtag blessed. What if I whoosh upstairs? Whoosh! And there's a very convenient point of rest right about here. Should I be running around humbling this crowd? I do enjoy a good automaton humbling. I just don't know if it's what I'm in the mood for right now. I don't know if that's what my mouth's set for right now. Where's that wellspring right there? Sun just in the distance between the Marvel movie ending beams. In the misty distance, son, you can see the Academy of Freya Lucaria. Now, do you imagine a Lucario cosplaying as Freya, or do you imagine Freya cosplaying as a Lucario, son? They're both solid answers. Why is there so many mushrooms? Why is it always mushroom? And then despair animation. Wow, some crystal bud. That's nice and all. I'd like to be good buds with crystal. But I'd like some herba plants more, please. Yep. Edge of your seat action. This 10Fey episode. The boys can be summoned here to the purified ruins. I'll be the judge of that. And I like to bring my 2 experts with me. Hey guys, you all are +1 now. So you can deal damage to ghosts in Dungeons and Dragons. Is that how that works? We're going to come in here and do a little bit of humbling for fun. Oh, it's humble. Ghetto distracted him while Kato set him up with the magic bomb. Hornman, you've only made things easier for us by bringing all the boys out, son. Didn't even have to make a milkshake first. Okay. Oh, doggos. Okay, you crowd are cheating with your magic. Cheating magic, they call it. It's always cheating tragic when you gotta bust out your cheating magic. Bushido humbled the both of them. Here, why don't you go down there and hang out with them, buddy? Look, they're sad I killed him so quick. Bushido. Oh, I stole that kill. I'm sorry, buddy. I took that from you, son. He'll block me in League of Legends after that, and I deserve it. Hey, a brass shield drop. It's like the best small to medium shield in the game. Or so they say. I wouldn't know nothing about it, being a standard issue as I am. I rolled into the secret basement. Danny Elfman thought he could keep me out of here with lumber. With poor lumbar support, son. There's one of them gaming chairs down here, and not one of the good ones. Oh boy, more grape eyeballs. I hope I run into that blind lady again. She'll be licking her lips. The 2 fingers heirloom. Son, it gives us +5 faith. The next time we go to humble a death bird, the bird that eats people, with a holy katana sword, we'll be ready. We'll be doing extra damage. Holy katanas can be real fun to play through. If I were doing some sort of personal pan style playthrough in my off time, when I turn the 10Fey off, I might be using a holy katana and having a good time. Having a ball. If only there were some sort of secret videos all about it. More dogs to kill, please. Meeting you with a dog to a kill. If any more show up, some will have to dance into the fire. Oh, I almost did it. I was almost cool. I guess this is how the game is actually designed to be played, is you just wander from place to place. The open world in this game is just like a really big hallway. It's like Hyrule Field in Ocarina of Time. Well, hey there, sweet cheeks.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any Shabriri grapes? I'm on a pilgrimage, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes.
I see. I like to think she knows that it's us just by the smell, but she's just playing coy and acting like we're another random stranger.
You're not like the others who give me grapes, are you? They rest their trembling hands upon me. Howling wordlessly, they gently stroke my eyes. Their frail fingers, emaciated. Yet still, they give me the grapes. But you seem somehow firmer.
Yeah, I've been described as pretty firm, but fair. Also, that's like a horrific story you just told. About blind people rubbing your face and feeding you quote-unquote grapes. Also, did you notice that giant fucking crawdad? It's a good thing you're blind.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the...
We ought to humble that thing for fun. Where's my blood grease? Where's my blood grease? My crawdad humbling blood grease. First we'll poison him. If I didn't hit the wrong button, that is. Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, why don't you chase me? Ah, pinching Torrent on the cheek of the ass. You think you're clever? He thinks he's clever? Oh, I'm not even shooting my poison arrows, I just realized. No wonder this shit never works. Oh, he can lead the shot. He's not like the regular sniper enemies. He can lead the shot. Good for him. Hung on the geometry. That's not a problem for me. Right in the mouth, buddy. Do that all you want, but I landed the poison. Bring all your boys in, because I landed the poison. I'm coming for you with my Bushido. Bushido! Your carapace. Bushido! The worries. Why don't you come at me, bro? Oh! It's just that easy. One nice thing about killing those horrible things is that you always get some of your flasks back. And that's always a good thing. Wow, I ended up way over here. For some reason, I thought I was on the other side of her. Alright, well now that we proved that we fear no crawdads, we can plunge more boldly into the lake. The rivers and the lakes that we're vaguely acquainted with. Son, TLC will allow it, but they won't approve it 100%. Still looking for the elusive herba plant. Herba minor. 49er. There's one of them gazebos. Ah, surrounded by fart blossoms. If only I had a way to deal with fart blossoms of this caliber. Their sinuses can't repel fart blossoms of that magnitude, son. It's a trap. That's satisfying. And even got the couple hanging out inside. Like the assholes they are. Oh, I was about to say were their last known survivors, but there weren't. The Fart Squid Massacre left no survivors. And I had to come in here and get just the barest whiff so I can know their pain. Secret? Hell yeah, my shield's gonna be so much stronger. What happened to you, buddy? Did you not know this one simple secret? I like your big curvy sword. Yeah, the farts got him, son. Consumed. We're almost out of our good serpent arrows that we bought at the store, so we should probably craft some regular ones. We can only craft a small stack, but it's all we need right now. I was hoping that was a herba plant over here, but of course not. Just a mushroom. Alas, mushroom. Just like the earwax jelly bean that Dumbledore got. It's just one of you guarding some sleep plants. I don't mind running over here and just slicing you. They probably hate fire. No, they're not fans. I don't even know why I'm killing these ones. Just for fun, I guess. Fun and profit. Thought I could withstand more than that. Ooh! That's the way it's done, Torrent. As you bury your face inside of his fleshy body. Just humbling monsters. Like a samurai order. Uh-huh. Big crawdads. I knew you were there. You didn't surprise nobody. You didn't surprise nobody. If only we had a way to spew rotten dragon breath that inflicted scarlet rot, it'd be so much more efficient than fighting in this way. Oh, did one of your friends show up? That's perfect. That's just what I wanted to happen. Now to humble you with my bloodborne katana, you poison shit lord. Oh, don't forget we'll get our sips back when we kill him. And you're done. Where's your friend at? He didn't do a very good job of ganking me. Maybe he'll do a better job of spanking me with his big meaty claws. Well, maybe we could kill that samurai if some of us didn't spank with big meaty claws. There you go. It's just that easy. You're like, yeah, being cheesy. Like, it's a legitimate strategy. I'm like a katana man. I rub blood grease on my katana. What's not to get? We found the secret bridge that sunk in the secret ground, and we took the secret path up here. And a guidance of grace is our reward. I don't even need the rest. I'm so good at killing crawdads that I've got all my flasks. Thy dungeon man, son. Getting real jealous. I've been grabbing flasks left and right. Now who is this hanging out down here? Dying for me to kill him. Turtle. Don't do it, Cornhorn! He was taking the biggest breath of all time. He dropped his shitty hat. I mentioned recently on the era, I know Master Splinter's not even watching anymore. All the turtles and rats that I've slaughtered. There's no way. And he's right to do it. He's right to abandon me. Hey, do you see me over here? Ooh. Got him with the good shot. Thank goodness that a standard issue samurai has a standard issue longbow. Once again, if we find some enemies we want to drop, like a particular mat, we'll have us some nice silver pickled feats for it. Just thought I'd jump up on this rock and look cool. Like you did one of those things, Uncle Tiffy. Oh, Roa fruit, if only you were my beloved Herba. For my neutralizing blouses. I can't show up to the Saturday potluck without my famous neutralizing blouses. Oh my goodness. You crowd are about to be terminally farted. Terminal fart velocity. And one to grow on. It's the last of my good arrows, so make it count. His friend wandered over there at the worst possible moment. I do think this is a neat concept. I unintentionally did that because I was like, wait, I want to see if the chain reaction kills all of them. Because that's the most satisfying. That's the most satisfying. But yeah, it's like their poison is like a different strain, so their body can't handle outside poisons. That's the danger of being poison, son. Jim Varney's old snake handler character. He knew. He knew. That guy that gets stabbed by the T-1000 after winning the poker game on his coffee cup in the mental asylum that Sarah Connor's locked up in Terminator 2, he knows all about it. Land squirt ashes. That's lovely. That's just lovely to come across. Might as well use some of these. In fact, let's just put them as our primary dagger. Our primary action dagger, son. If the boss from Fight Club shows up. You know he'll have his cornflower blue tie. I staggered him with the poison darts. Son, he died twice. They're crop dusting out here as I humble them. Thought you could enjoy some nice blue sheet ambience like you did. I was enjoying it, Uncle Tiff, until you described it. No seed ahead, but behold tree. Well, I mean, where's the lie? No fruit. Why does everybody care so much about this one tree? I don't know. I'm not going to buy the hype, though. This looks like where there would be enemies. I sense ill intentions in these woods. Son, my loins, they girdeth over. Look, we've got us another perfect wallpaper moment, son. You could easily edit out the FP bar in the compass for your perfect wallpaper. Yep. We're in a bayou. That's how I would describe this biome. Bayou Billy. Got to do standard issue Bayou Billy playthrough. If you're somebody who like really knows Elden Ring and knows all the items and armors and such, or just uses like the character builder, see if you could craft a Bayou Billy. The closest you could craft to a Bayou Billy character for this game. He'd have him a knife and a stick, and of course he could punch and kick. And he'd also have to have some kind of projectile, I guess a crossbow, to represent his bullet shooting gun that he sometimes has. The Adventures of Bayou Billy, Elden Ring style. I just realized we're so close, we're getting close to that mine where you get the first crystal ball bearing or bell bearing that we don't really need. But if we run all the way there looking for herba, I might as well grab it. You crowd, as we all know, are just so fucking pleasant to deal with your magic-seeking nonsense. But I should equip my fire grease for you. Fire grease for you. Don't say I didn't do nothing for you. Oh. And then there's this asshole. You can dissipate the flames, or dissipate the flatulent with flames. Okay, melee man. Guess who got humbled, melee man? These things have got HP now. Don't let them fool you. They ain't never touched an E-Machines or an Acer, son. They've all got HP. They've all bought one copy of StarCraft, but they can all play multiplayer because of the Spawn version, son. The Spawn version. Thanks, buddy. I'll always remember you as that piece of shit magic fart plant I humbled. We found the crystals. Are there any cracked crystals here? Asking for a friend. Flintstone Firefly. Oh, I think there's some of those hateful little magic slugs here. Those are a thing we should stop and kill. Hey, ain't you fucking pleasant? The Bushido! Shit, Lord. Where's your friend? Bushido. Yep. Just so lovely interacting with you, crowd. Bushido. I see a big stick man next to that magic fart plant. Oh no, our perfect anime moment. Ruined. By my own incompetence. By my own hubris. How did he miss? Not this time. Shit, Lord. And a blue sip to keep me going. Keep that FP flowing. And if I were to summon the boys, we would be FP broing. I'm just going to ignore you guys. Or maybe I should just fight you. Because you're so unpleasant. And your head is so... It's just like you got DK mode activated. You need to be shot in the back of the head. You look like a Stephen Grommell, like, drawing come to life. I'm gonna wake up and see you at the foot of my bed and die of fright. Like 75% of the characters in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Because the stories were never the reason you came in, son. They were the cover charge. You were there for them artworks. So that you could never sleep again. Oh, the herb is so rare. That's what I should do, is some damn off-screen herba runs instead of grabbing all that damn pine resin. I don't even know the best spot to do that. It's such a rare plant. I went too big on neck bones, son, and didn't properly ration out my herba. Yeah, Roa fruit. That's what everyone cares about. The jellyfish here are already mad. I ain't even done nothing. It's like that time Spitfire, the pyromancer, the standard issue pyromancer, got indicted when she didn't even do nothing. I hear donging. Either we're going to fourth meal at Taco Bell, or there's one of them wandering mausoleums. It's a wandering mausoleum, surrounded by headless boys. Angry headless boys. Ichabod Crane knows what I'm talking about. The pettiness of angry headless boys. And we got us some nice Crystal Bud along the way. I'd hang out with Crystal and enjoy some Bud. See where the evening led us. Okay, we made our ways to that mine, and it would be a terrible thing to waste, so... Maybe we'll find some Smith & Stone's 3s and 4s, son. We'll be like Cedric the Entertainer, son. We'll show up and be like, yeah, Smith & Stone's 3 and 4. There's the cracked crystal. That we needed to make magic darts. If we ever find a situation where we want to make magic darts, it's been known to happen. Place is real ambient. Now, if you aren't playing standard issue and you want to upgrade a lot of weapons, like the game kind of implies you want to do, but then Miyazaki doesn't give you a whole lot of stones at the very beginning, you can run straight here from the beginning of the game. And if you beat this place, sorry, the thought of sequence breaking made me overwhelmed with glottal error. You beat the Crystalline, or the Crystallis, or whatever at the end. You can buy all the Smithy Stones 1s and 2s you want back at Fire, Table, Hold. And that's a good thing. We didn't do that this playthrough because I'm only upgrading 3 items, but it's a possibility. Okay, I'm glad that happened. You don't have to tell me for 2 hours. Hey, I just wanted you to stop walking after midnight, son. Once again, you ain't Patsy Cline. Weeping Willows ain't got nothing to do with you. I was trying to decide if it'd be better to put on our Magidrake talisman, but I'd still prefer reduced physical damage. I'd still prefer to not be given the physical challenge in Double Dare. Jump. 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 And loot. Old jump, jump, loot, son. Right up there with Duck, Duck, Go. And heads down, thumbs up, 7 up, or whatever they called that at your elementary school. That game where the teacher just wanted us to be quiet, so we all had to lay our heads on the desk, and you put your thumb up, and then whoever was chosen that round went around and like tapped you, and you had to like put your hand down or something. I don't remember it, son. It's just part of the MK Ultra we went through, son. In the AG program. Some folks calls it the GATE program. My elementary school calls it the AG program. Where was my backstab, Miyazaki, huh? These guys just can't be staggered. So you need to backstab them, but the problem is they're assholes about it. Who knew? Somebody could be so petty about getting backstabbed. Not since Julius Caesar. That's somebody being so petty. We could also just proper humble them as such. You know what? The Lion's Claw. If we'd have brought the Lion's Claw with us, we'd have had a fantastic time humbling these guys. I was about to say I thought I missed some cracked crystal. The ambience. I'm going to sneak up with the ambience. Oh no, the Goblin Slayer don't look. My sword was too long. Unfortunately, these guys are very slash resistant. I believe they take better damage from blunt weapons. How do they feel about firebombs? Not a fan. It's another thing I like about them. And then there's this asshole. I cast a magic spell. Wink, wink. Speaking of magic spell. Ikaruga. Give me the strength. Miss me with that shit. Oh god, every route we take will be the wrong one. We don't want to fight the boss. We want to kill monsters. Real monsters. Give them the old 1, 2, 3 is better than backstabbing them. Because if you backstab them, they're just going to get up mad and they're still going to have their ridiculous poise. They're going to bring all their boys in because they have the poison. I say that, but sometimes I don't think to do it. So much treasures for us to have. What happened to you, my friend? That he had the long katana sword, son. I think we've seen that ghost before. I guess we're a liar. Ah ha ha! The good stuff. I guess we have enough to take our sword to the next level, I believe, because we need 2, 4, 6. Which I think adds up to something close to a dozen. Okay, you were fighting. I was wondering if you got too excited and fell down an elevator shaft. As someone who recently fell down an elevator shaft very shamefully. I like your big boat anchor. You that girl from Guilty Gear? Sad thing is I don't remember her name. I'm so used to making up terrible Guilty Gear character names that I couldn't remember an actual one. We're taking the cool guy shortcut. We can actually play Twing Twang from up here using the cool guy shortcut. Jellyfish shield. If you're using a weapon that upgrades with the somber stones, you're like so spoiled. I'm gonna shoot one of these in front of him so he stops. And then I'm gonna get a miracle headshot. Power shot! He despises it. Yeah, you can get me, buddy. You can get me. Your magic hate can reach me as I play Twang Twang with your heart. Is he the only one I can preempt snipe? Try fingers. No, that's alright. That looks like a dangerous fall. We could always throw a rainbow stone. Oh, God. Of course. I couldn't have done that if I wanted to, but... It sounds real safe. We landed. If we backtrack right here, I believe it takes us to where that elevator led. If we hadn't took the cool guy shortcut. It does. I don't think we missed any ledge items, did we? It was just that shortcut tunnel that we needed. It was just what we needed. Woohoo. Woohoo, I say. In this instance, I'm portraying terribly compressed sound in Mario from the Mario Advance series. Just throw a Mamma Mia in there and you're covered. Bushido, shit, Lord, yeah. He's just trying to do his job, but unfortunately his job pisses me off. Alright, this is the shortcut elevator back to the beginning. I guess we don't really need to ride it, we just need to activate it. It's one of many contraptions that don't work until they've been activated once. Until you lubricate them. Okay, careful. There's hateful automaton archers down here. They can get Bushido'd. Ho 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 ho. Did my Bushido roll dance right in the middle, son. Talk about privileged. Cuckoo Glintstone. A terrible Guilty Gear character name. What do you crowd think about fire bombs? As always, they don't appreciate them. I accidentally loaded a poison arrow. Like a fool. Alright, you get down from there, you nut. And then I'll charge up a nice sword slice for you. A nice pepperoni sword slice. I'll get going. Every menu is wrong. I guess we can go ahead and make that one. Blouches with that one herb. Oh, that guy fell down and attacked us already. Did he? Huh, I thought there was a guy there. If this was Silent Hill 2, written on the wall would be, there was a guy here. He's gone now. Or maybe I'm thinking of this room. Yeah. Yeah, I was. Hey, jackass. How did I thread the needle, son? Not since Sybil, the dragon goat lady, used her thigh-high clad goat lady legs to aim her shot across the chasm to hit a lever. Has it been so impressive? Now you're required to watch my pseudo regalia playthrough. And you're required to hashtag enjoy it. He just turns around and starts unloading. Bushido! He got so surprised he dropped like his grape Kool-Aids or whatever. Oh, tragic. I guess they were blue raspberry. The crystal knife. You can use it to cut up nice cheeses for a cheese platter when you're hanging out with Crystal. And if you include Ritz crackers, then when the Dragoon Lady comes over on the same night, so that y'all can play Gauntlet Legends. So you need a fourth for Gauntlet Legends. I'll leave that up to you fanfiction writers. You're like, thanks, Uncle Tete. That's what I wanted to do. Spend my Saturday Writing your self-insert fan fictions for you. I'm like, well, then they're not self-insert. Checkmate. Cringe compilations. Okay, you did your thing, and everyone thinks you're fucking swell, but you're in the corner, and I've got Bushido. I've got Bushido. It'd be real neato if I got Bushido. That's what I fucking thought. It was the song that humbled him. And then I'm going to do a jump attack. Professor Crescent, give me strength. No, I didn't have her talisman equipped, and I paid for it. He was granted to Miyazaki's edge by my lack of faith in Professor Crescent. Tell you what, I'm going to make it up to her right now. As I get fucked up. Okay, I think I've paid enough penance. Professor Crescent, I think you might have spanked me enough. Jump attacks will work. Jump attacks will work. I was going to work in a line with the word twerk in it, also involving Professor Crescent, and I didn't do it. For you kids, son. Once again, you're welcome. Once again, welcome to your first 10 Faith playthrough. Hee hee. And hoo hoo. We even have the cool guy claw symbol underneath our status bar. I mean, but I think Professor Crescent might know what she's talking about. Oh yeah. I'm glad we wandered in here while looking for plants. Looking for plants in all the wrong places. Okay, that's where the boss is. I appreciate you letting me know that. Saving everybody's time. Son, the Welches will be fully tasted all that time you crowd safe. There's just a dead man in here, the glottal air. Shatter Earth. That's what Marvin the Martian wanted to do. Because it obstructed his view of Venus, our sister planet. I like how every elevator shaft is the same thing. It's almost like they copy-pasted assets. Who'd have thought? I mean, they couldn't have made the game as big as it is if they didn't. I'm not chastising them for it. I'm just pointing it out real cheekily. And real sneakily. Being real subtle. The thing Tenfei is most known for. Alright. This thing, the Crystalline. They're real tough to physical attacks until you humble them once. And then they lose that protection. It's like a fallen paladin. So I guess we're just going to go avoid him neckbone style, which means I should be eating my neck bones. It was partway through that battle I remembered Professor Crescent's words and the fact that I still had the cool talisman equipped, the Dragoon talisman equipped. So I switched to jump attacks and they worked, son. Feel swift. agrees with Professor Crescent. When you equip the Claw Talisman and just spam them, jump attacks work. Just ask this hot rat lady.